Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where we talk about the things we love like gaming, shows, and anime. It's time for another Gantz video. In the previous Gantz video we took a look at the top 5 best Gantz missions, and today we'll be taking a look at the 5 most pointless characters in the series. The ones that left you wondering why the hell were they included in the first place. But before we begin, can you guess who this character is? As always, the first person to guess it correctly will receive a shout out. Just remember to spell it correctly or it will not count. And with that said, let's begin. Number 5, the old lady. This one is a bit confusing. We first saw her at the train station before Kurono and Kato were hit by the train, and Nishi mentions that everyone that entered the room was recruited by the first stranger that asked them something. And to Kurono, it flashed back to the moment he met that old lady. However, Nishi was only saying these things to get everyone invested into participating in killing the aliens, and it really didn't have anything to do with Gantz. Unless it did, but the creator forgot about it. But whether it was forgotten or not, what's the point of this character? There's no need to invite someone into the Gantz room because death is clearly the only invitation. So it was pretty damn pointless that he meets the old lady again before the next 2 missions, because Gantz will teleport you into the room when it is time for the next hunt. Number 4, Sadayo Suzumura. This is the stalker girl who looked a lot like the girl from The Ring. She always followed the guy Masanobu Hojo, who was said to be gay, but in the end of his last moments, he kisses Sadayo like if they were romantically involved, which was pretty fucking dumb considering the fact that he wanted to be away from the stalker Sadayo. But anyways, this chick is barely seen throughout the 2nd and 3rd missions. It was almost like it was building up to a surprise from her. Maybe she's got some skills up her sleeves. Maybe she's going to be important. Maybe she is the chick from The Ring and she's been haunting his ass the whole time. At least that would have been a mindfuck. But in reality, it was just building up to reveal her face and that she is cute looking. That is all. Or maybe the initial reason to why she was brought up was to have another character in the background to eventually kill off. But then again, you don't really see her in the episodes that she's in, and she dies together with Hojo. So again, very pointless. Number 3, Mika Kanda. This is a character that looks a lot like Sadayo. She's just as pointless as her, but at least Sadayo would stand up for her.
Hey! Stay back, you stupid cunt!
Never mind. So Mika was added in as a filler character to the 4th mission, and I guess they were trying to make this girl be Kurono's next love interest because there are only 2 girls in the 4th mission, and the other one is his teacher, so there's no way they were going to make that be his love interest. But anyways, this character did not do shit in the filler mission that she was in. She was just there so we could feel sorry for her and to be the damsel in distress. Now, there are so many problems with the filler mission to the point that the Gantz suits were like Ikitosen suits. They did nothing. So it added to more of this girl getting her ass handed to like nothing because of the suit. The suit sucked ass. It wasn't protecting anyone like it should have, and God knows that this girl needed all the help she could get. Number 2, the Butter Dog and Panda. So originally I was going to just include the Butter Dog, but then later in the story we meet another animal that gets trapped into the Gantz world, a panda. But just like the Butter Dog, this panda was useless. I don't understand why the panda and the dog were added if they didn't do shit in the first place. Sure, I felt bad when I saw the dog get killed off, but then I realized that the dog didn't do shit the whole time, and I'm guessing the creator knew this as well because that dog was wearing a Gantz suit and it still got killed by a regular sized minion statue with only 1 hit. I don't recall seeing the panda get killed off as well, but since the manga ended in a very crowded way, having too many characters alive and far too much shit going on, we just never got any attention to the panda, and that was it. Number 1, Akira Kurono. This is Kei Kurono's brother. If you took a close look at the anime, the moment that Kurono and Kishimoto are being chased by the Green Onion alien, Kurono remembers living with his parents, and you can see that his brother did make an appearance in the anime. In the manga, his brother does get some attention, but it is during the vampire chapters, and we see that his brother Akira is joining the vampires. He's fighting by their side, and you can tell that it's building up to a brotherly fight that we'll eventually get. Problem was that the fucking leader of the vampire group killed Akira and brought his head to show it to Kurono. What the hell? If this was the approach they were going for, then why the fuck did we have to see him training and getting ready to become one of them, just so he could get killed off screen? That's it? If this was the way they wanted to piss off Chrono, I'm pretty sure that simply having Chrono fight against Akira would have pissed him off as well. Why kill him off this way? It makes no difference whether they did this or didn't introduce his brother in the first place. So introducing Chrono's brother was a wasted opportunity. It could have led towards making the vampires actually be interesting, because they weren't. They are the least favorite characters in the series, and this just gave me another reason to hate them. Well, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if so, please leave a like, share with others, and subscribe if you haven't. And don't forget to click on the little bell icon next to the subscribe button to notify you of every new video that gets uploaded to the channel. Also, follow me on Twitter and Facebook to find out which videos are up next and whatever random posts I make. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video, and remember to have an awesome day.